Hi, so today I'm gonna talk about the difference between consumerism and consumption. So first, let's start with consumerism. What is consumerism? Well, it is a model that promotes the purchasing of goods. So, in other words, is the thing that makes you buy things you don't need just for the fact of buying new things. Consumerism is that it says that the more things you have, the better. So let's say let's say for example, you have a car, in a vehicle in perfect conditions. So let's say the brand of the car you already have releases a new model of the car you have. It's better, it has a little details that you think you need, but that's not true, you just want them. So you go and buy this new car, although the car you had it's in perfect conditions. So this is technically an example to explain what is consumerism. Now let's talk about consumption. Consumption is the fact of buying things. So um in the past few years, um it had been said that consumption leads to very bad consequences, primary in the environment. Why? So, the more things people buy, the more damage is gonna do to the environment. Why? Because when people buy things in a large amount, that requires for factories to work a lot more. That requires to pollute more the air from these fabrics. That requires to um, deforestation in the woods and things like that. So that is the difference between consumerism and consumption. Now let's talk about an example to explain it like a lot more easier. So let's say the brands. Um, for example, you have like a phone. So there you go. You have a phone. Let's say an iPhone. So sometimes people are gonna make you feel bad for yourself for not having things that are expensive that a lot of people have but you don't have. So the thing of these brands is that they give you status, but that's not really true. They are just expensive, and that's why a few people have certain things. Well, now let's talk about my personal experience with this. Now, following the last example, for me, an issue has been like my phone because I have an Android, but nowadays everyone just has an iPhone, and that has just let make me feel left out or like an outsider. And I don't know. That's just what consumerism and consumption does to a person. It makes you feel left out if you don't have the certain things that everyone has, and they make you feel like precisely like that, like an outsider.